Hello witches, welcome back to the channel. This is Acterios. This is going to be our reading for the winter solstice, December 21st, and also for the full moon, which is on the 21st or the 22nd, depending where you are in the world. So basically this winter solstice Sabbath, winter in the northern hemisphere, is, coinciding with the full moon energy. So this is a very powerful Sabbath coming up. The winter solstice is one of the most powerful Sabbaths, in my opinion, already, because it's connected with rebirth, the rebirth of the light, the rebirth of the sun, from the longest night of the year and from the dark half of the year. So it's a powerful energy at play with this Sabbath. It's one of my favorite Sabbaths, if not my very favorite, even over Halloween. And I feel like it's just a very powerful energy. I feel the ancestors and the spirit realm is very, very strong and overlapped with the physical realm during this time, during the whole dark half of the year. I say this so many times on my channel, but it really is true to me. And the winter solstice is really like the peak of that for me as well. So it's just a very powerful Sabbath and a very powerful energy. It's a very powerful tide of energy. And with it being the full moon as well, I feel like that will just boost the importance of the Sabbath and the energies. The moon represents our internal self, our spirit, our soul, our emotions. And I feel like that means that there will be a very strong internal aspect to this Sabbath energy. And the dark half of the year and all of the dark Sabbaths are usually internal anyway as well. Internal energies and things like that. So I feel like this is just super empowered and supercharged in a rebirth in ourselves. So that's basically kind of what I'm psychically feeling when it comes to the Sabbath. And also, it's almost like I'm feeling a sensation of really cold water just washing over me. And in a sense of, in a rebirth, like a baptism or something like that. Purification, shutting away, cleansing of the past, of our past self, and all of the past, baggage and things that hold us back about ourselves and about our past and things like that being released and purified and cleansed away, and just this fresh, crisp, new beginning. I feel that very strongly in my personal life right now, and I feel like that isn't just for me. I feel like that's also for many people with this Sabbath energy coming up. So, of course, I had to include it in the video. That's what I'm psychically feeling. And I will show y'all the Witch's Almanac and what it has to say. So this is just one of the weeks where it kind of crosses over. So I'll just show y'all these days. And then we'll move to the 21st. Okay. So there's that. I have not even looked at the astrology yet, so let me pull up my star chart app and take a look at that and show y'all what's going on there. For the 21st. So it looks like on the 21st, for the full moon, it will be happening in Taurus. That's nice. And the sun is over here in Sagittarius. And also Saturn and Pluto are present there. So that's very interesting dynamic going on. I feel like this will be very interesting. There will be a lot going on around this time. I feel like I should just focus in on the aspect of the moon. So the moon in Taurus is all about beauty, wealth, stability, health, and healing. That is something I made a post about actually on Facebook earlier today when I was alluding to making this reading video. Healing is something I feel is very centered with the Sabbath as well, and that's kind of what I touched upon when I was talking about releasing of baggage from the past and things like that. For me, I feel like this entire whole year has been the last leg of like my own personal healing journey from a lot of stuff that I went through in the previous 2 years in 2016 and 2017. And I feel like it's reaching its culmination point as well on this Sabbath. So what's coming to mind is just think about your own journey, your own healing journey. We all have something to heal from, and I feel like especially the last few years has been tough for a lot of people, and I feel like there's a chance for us to let go of some things so that they don't affect our present life anymore. I hope that makes sense to y'all. And it just feels like a rebirth and a cleansing, healing energy to me. So that's good. Hopefully that's something that we can all benefit from. And I do feel like it will flow out into our lives. Like, this is an internal thing, but I feel like letting go of past traumas and the way that it has negatively affected our inner selves and tainted our souls and our emotions and our state of being in that regard. Cleansing all of that out, it changes you, and that your changes affect how you interact with the world and how the world interacts with you. And I feel like it's just a huge rebirth. And it's needed, and it's very positive, the changes that are coming and that are already have been in progress. You know, like I said, I feel like it's just peaking and reaching kind of like a culmination point. That moment of rebirth into the new. So that's really what I'm feeling very strongly. And now we'll get into the cards. And I forgot to play the background music this whole time. So excuse me for that. It's going to be okay, let's get into the cards. This is the Lumina Tarot, in case you wondered. Now I align myself with the Most High God and the Holy Spirit Hecate. Please communicate the truth to me through these cards, so that I may be guided for the highest good of all. Thank you, and so mote it be. Please give us your divine guidance for this full moon and winter Sabbath, so that we can use these energies for our highest good, greatest success, and joy. Thank you, and so mote it be. So I'm going to go with 4 cards. I knew that one was going to come up. Okay, so the first card will represent us, and then the other 3 cards will represent sort of the, you know, Sabbath, full moon energies. The first card is the King of Cups, representing us. I really did not plan this well with the lighting. Let me kind of get this better. Okay. So the King of Cups representing us. This is all about those emotions that I was talking about and dealing with them in a mature, healthy way. The King of Cups is sort of using your healing journey to help others, to give counsel and advice to others. Basically, to essentialize this card's meaning. That's what it's really about. It's about empathic connection, psychic connection to others, because you understand, you know what they're going through, you've been there before, and helping someone else from that place, it does also heal you. So part of your healing journey is helping others get through the same thing that you're going through or that you have been through. So that's really interesting and very important, since it's coming up as the significator for us. So pay attention. Be a little bit extra sensitive of other people and what they're going through. Okay, now the cards for the Sabbath and the full moon. This is the card that I knew was going to come up. The Wheel of Fortune. Now this is that culmination point I was talking about. the wheel is turning and it's reaching that point where the past turns into the future. That's what the winter solstice is all about. It's that rebirth point for the better, because the Wheel of Fortune is all about that energy, and it's about changes for the better taking place because of it. This is the point where the wheel starts to go upwards again after it's reached its lowest point. So that's a very powerful energy, and it is a blessing. It's a rebirth. And that's just a beautiful depiction. It almost looks like it's showing the moon and the sun also. So trust in the changes. I feel like that is the message that's coming through right now. Trust the changes that are taking place. Let go of that fear and sort of pessimism that has been brought on by the past traumas. Fearful to trust again. Fearful to have faith and hope again. Let go of those fears, because you can trust this new beginning that has taken place. This really is a rebirth, and you can trust it. You can believe it this time. Okay? I feel like I needed to say that. The next card that we have is the Death card. And this is once again that rebirth energy, but this is on that internal level. So you have to sort of, this is an internal process. So you have to sort of look at these things. Look at your past traumas, your baggage that you're holding on to because of it. The way that it has sort of trained your mind into this negative funk. And let that go. Focus some rituals on cleansing that. Cleansing out your psyche and having faith. Focus on affirmations. And keep doing that daily. You have to sort of reprogram your mind with this energy. And the final card is the King of Swords. And that's exactly what this card is. This is a well-disciplined mind. Using the power of your thoughts and your words and your intellect to make things go your way. I feel like that starts internally. With controlling your thoughts in order to change your emotional state and embrace these changes that are coming in. Believe in them. Believe in yourself. Use that energy. And then this will trickle out into the outer world around you. Because once you change yourself within, then you're changing also how you interact with the world around you, like I said at the beginning of this. And this is changes for the better. So pay attention to what you're feeling during the Sabbath and this full moon. Pay attention to what seems like it's coming to an end and any new beginnings and opportunities that are coming up. Trust in them and trust in your ability to navigate and to feel, that it is going to work out. So that's all for this reading. Thank you for watching. I hope that you have a great winter solstice and a great full moon, and I hope that you take the messages from this and apply it where it fits in your life. If you would like a private reading, please get in touch with me through the methods in the description box, and we can discuss the details and prices and everything. And until next time, hail to the witches, hail Hecate, and blessed be.